Hello. In this security foundations, the last topic of this is end of course assessment. So I just quickly go through the course assessment. This contains about 25 questions where you need to secure at least 70%. So then only we are eligible for the certificate after completing all the labs. So here I have this course assessment. The questions about 25 comes randomly. I try to answer and I am trying to record this session. You see this. So the first question, which action is the customer's responsibility under the AWS shared responsibility model? I given this patching Amazon EC2 instances is completely uh, shared responsibility model, customer's responsibility. The second one, which AWS service could an administrator use to securely control access to AWS resources for user? That is IAM. The third question, which security principle involves monitoring, alerting and auditing actions and changes to the environment in real time? Enable traceability. So the fourth one, which statement about service control policies is true? SCPs can restrict access to services, resources or API actions. The fifth one, an AWS IAM administrator determines what users need to do, determines the correct set of permissions, and then crafts policies that allow the users to perform only those tasks. Which principle is the administrator adhering to? Principles of least privilege. Most AWS IAM policies are defined and stored in a specific document format. Which document format is the most commonly used? That is JSON. A company wants to establish an identity federation solution for their AWS account. So they want to use a single centralized directory for identity management. Which AWS identity federation solution is the best option for a company to imply? That is AWS single sign-on. 8. A company set up a VPC with public subnets and route tables. The company wants to be able to use the internet to access information from Amazon EC2 instances in the VPC. Which VPC component would allow communication between instances in their VPC and internet? That is internet gateway. The ninth one, a company wants to automate management tasks such as collecting system inventory, applying operating system patches, maintaining up-to-date antivirus definitions, and configuring operating systems and applications at a scale. Which AWS service would provide these abilities? Systems manager. The 10th one, a company wants to use an automated security assessment tool to improve the security and compliance of applications they deploy on AWS. Which AWS service would meet their need? That is Amazon Inspector. 11th one, a company wants to outsource their IT network. However, they want to maintain control over the networking resources to include selecting IP address ranges, creating subnets, configuring route tables, and network gateways. Which AWS service would provide these abilities? It is VPC. 12th one, an administrator wants to increase the security by creating an environment where traffic to and from EC2 instances can be controlled in a stateful manner. Which security feature would meet their needs? That is security groups. 13th one, a cloud security administrator wants to protect data in transit. Which practice would best accomplish this? Use SSL, endpoints and TLS. This method is known as HTTPS. Which service use machine learning to automatically discover, classify and protect sensitive data in AWS? That is AWS machine. 15th one, what is the characteristic of Amazon S3 server-side encryption with AWS key management service? Keys of SC KMS. The customer can audit usage of the key. 16th one, a company needs to store sensitive documents in S3 bucket. The documents must be encrypted at rest at their destination, and the company wants to manage the underlying keys that are used for encryption. Which method could they use for this purpose? It is server-side encryption with customer provided keys. 17th one, An IT administrator needs to ensure the data stored in Amazon S3 is encrypted but does not want to manage the encryption keys. Which encryption mechanism meets these requirements? That is SSE S3. 18th one. Which service can be configured to provide logging about storage use? That is Amazon S3. 19th. An auditor is reviewing logs during a security audit. What is not a common log element that would be available to them? Name of the resource owner. 20th. Which statement about the benefits of server access logs is true? Server access logs can provide insight into customer base. 21. Which statement about AWS CloudTrail is true? Events can be viewed in CloudTrail console. 22. Which phase of incident response involves investigation and diagnosis? It is discovery and recognition phase. 23. An administrator wants to run continuously assessment checks on their resources. The purpose is to verify that these resources comply with their own security policies, industry best practices, and compliance standards. Which AWS service would meet their need? This is config. 24. Which part of the resolution and recovery phase of incident response involves isolating the incident and performing a deep dive to discover the issue? Is a forensic isolation. 25. Which statement about Amazon CloudWatch is true? It provides the ability to create alarms that watch metrics and send notifications. This is the last question. Yeah, submit your answers. I submit. Yeah, so all correct questions. So let me review the answers once again. So yeah. I'm just reporting the answers. You may not get questions exactly same to same all times. The answers may be jumbled, and also there can be more questions coming across. 6th one, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Yeah, this is the end of it. So we have just completed this course assessment. You can close this. And now, once you have completed, you are ready to, finish off your feedback review and then get your badge completion. Then you need to complete this, and then you will begin. Okay, thank you.